Hello, Caroline.
Hello, David. That's right. And the party just kicked off at 7 o'clock, so people are starting to trickle into the Sheraton here in downtown Raleigh. But I do want to bring in the communications director for the campaign, Dory Macmillan. Now, Dory, obviously, this has been a long campaign season. We now have about 30 minutes before the polls close. At this point, what is the message that Cheri Beasley needs to get out to some of these undecided voters?
Yeah, I think Cheri has shown she is the only candidate who will act with independence to put people first. That's why they're going to elect her tonight. While Cheri will protect our rights, Ted Budd is trying to take our rights away. While Cheri is going to lower costs for families, Ted Budd is trying to raise profits for corporations. That is the choice tonight, and we're excited to elect Cheri to the Senate.
And for those who are undecided and, unaffiliated, why should they vote for her? Does she have the ability to work across the aisle? Do you think she will do that?
Yeah, I mean, look, Cheri has been a judge for over 2 decades. She was Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. She acted with independence and integrity to do what's best for the people, to follow the rule of law, to uphold the Constitution. She worked with law enforcement to keep people safe. She is an independent voice who will fight for the state. She went to all 100 counties because she's going to be a senator for all 100 counties in North Carolina, regardless of party affiliation, and that's why voters are going to elect her.
Right now, inflation, a big concern for North Carolinians. What would she do to try and help people right now?
Yeah, I mean, look, Cheri has made tackling costs the centerpiece of her campaign. She has talked about the importance of tackling price gouging. We are seeing corporations make 70-year record profits while folks struggle to afford the thing they need. She is the only candidate who actually will stand up to corporations to lower costs. I mean, what we know about Ted Budd is that he voted against lowering costs and took money from Big Pharma. He voted against lowering gas prices and took money from Big Oil. That is the choice in the race, and whether it's protecting your freedoms or protecting your wallet, Cheri Beasley is the only candidate with solutions for both.
Dory Macmillan, thank you for joining us, and we will continue to bring you updates throughout the night here in downtown Raleigh. For now, I'm going to send it back to you.
Campaigning to the very end. Our Caroline Hicks there live with the Beasley campaign tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, high energy here in downtown Raleigh as those early numbers come in. People are very excited. You can hear the music blaring. People have been walking around, speaking with each other, and also dancing. I want to show you this video. As soon as those early numbers started coming in, which they're projecting on the wall here, people got very excited. You can see some dancing in the ballroom. But again, a very exciting night for supporters of Cheri Beasley here in Raleigh. As those early numbers come in, they're feeling very encouraged. Back to you. Well, even as the numbers start to put candidate Ted Budd in the lead, the energy is still high here in downtown Raleigh, and people are still feeling optimistic. Throughout the night, we've heard from some supporters who have taken the podium to describe why they believe Cheri Beasley is the woman for the job. And I did get to speak with Attorney General Josh Stein. Take a listen.
Cheri, she's not a politician. She was a judge. She was the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. And so she had to work with colleagues of all different manner of thought and persuade them that her argument made the most sense. There's too much division and people aren't focused on what really matters, which is serving the people. And Cheri will do that.
That tonight, people hopeful that she will work across the aisle. We'll continue to bring you updates. The message from the Cheri Beasley campaign in Raleigh tonight is that this race is far from over. They are saying this race has not been called, and they are still optimistic. You hear that music booming behind me here. People still have high energy and are hopeful that Cheri Beasley will make history tonight and become the first black U.S. senator to represent North Carolina. Now, throughout the night, there's been high energy here. We've seen people dancing on and off throughout the night. Several speakers also taking to the podium to describe Beasley as someone who can work across the aisle and as someone who is a bit of an outsider to Washington, D.C. politics. Now take a listen to what AG Josh Stein said about her ability to lead in the Senate.
She will be such a powerful senator for the people of North Carolina. She's got integrity. She works hard. She has an unshakable sense of justice. She's not a politician. She was a judge. She was the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. And so she had to work with colleagues of all different manner of thought and persuade them that her argument made the most sense.
We have not seen Beasley out here at this point, but we will continue to keep you updated. We've not heard a word on when she's expected to come out here, but again, it's something we'll continue to monitor and bring you the latest. For now, I'm live in Raleigh. Caroline Hicks, WBTV, on your side.
Caroline Hicks in Raleigh, David Wissett in Winston-Salem covering this big U.S. Senate race. Both of you, thank you so much.